Most businesses have no idea which marketing channels actually generate sales calls. They're spending money on YouTube, LinkedIn, email campaigns, but they can't tell you which one drives the most revenue. Well, I built an end-to-end system that solves this completely. It automatically creates UTM tracking links for every marketing initiative and show me exactly where every sales calls come from. In this video, I'm breaking down the exact system that I use in my business. If you don't know me, I'm Rene, founder of Wingrow. I've built AI automation systems for over 100 clients in the past 3 years, and I taught hundreds of entrepreneurs about operations and automation. With that being said, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first step before building a UTM link setup is to understand what you're trying to do with it, but also what is a UTM link? To put it simply, a UTM link is any link that you have, so a basic URL with some parameters that allow you to track where those people come from, what campaign it is, etc. The basic URL that we're going to use for this example is simply a Calendly link, which if you're not familiar with Calendly, it's a way for people to book a meeting with you, okay? So in this case, it goes directly to my partner Calendly link. This is the base URL. The UTM parameters here, if I take my pen, basically go after the link. Here you can see we have nothing. And then here you're going to be able to see we have a question mark, and then we have the different parameters. So we have a couple of them. We have the UTM source. So in this example, we're going to use the different YouTube videos that we have. We're currently tracking every leads that come through every different videos we have. And to do this, we organize our system into a very specific way. I'm going to present a little bit of our content system in this video, but if you're interested in to knowing more, I have a complete video that shows how we manage our content, and that includes all the UTM links, features, and stuff. The link's going to be in the description, but also you're going to see it on the screen right now. So just to go back at the UTM links, we have the source, which for this example, it's YouTube. Then we have a medium, and the medium is, in this case, a video, but this could also be an article, whatever you're trying to track. And then we have a campaign. And the campaign here, it's super simple. It's oriented towards our nomenclature for when it comes to video. Our campaign here is super simple. For every video that we have a video ID. So this is a 3-number ID that we have. And you can see this is called project 004. So this project ID is generated automatically for every videos that we do. So if I go into our content system, which I've been talking about, and I click on this video right now that I'm currently doing, we can see that this video ID is currently number 83, okay? And this is automatically generated. So we have the number 83, and then I have a function that has project 083. And this is the ID that we use across all our different platforms. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go in the video that talks about my content system, and it's going to show you how we organize the different pieces together. But when it comes to the UTM setup, what we do is we have this link, project 083 YouTube, that links to a page inside our ERP that looks like this. So for every video that we do, every project here, we have the actual UTM link, and then we have a couple information like the number of bookings we have from this video. So those are the people that click in the description, went into our booking link and booked a meeting, and we know 100% it come from this video. As you can see here, we have the source, YouTube, the medium video. We also have the campaign, so it's the project ID, and then the content, basically it's a CTA, call to action, okay? In the content, just to finish, you have it right here because you can have other type of content. So basically there's 4 parameters in the UTM links that we're building. There are some software online like this that allows you to build those links for you, okay? But in essence, the concept is not super complicated. You can build your links yourself and then just keep track of them, okay, if you don't want to be paying. Because the problem with those software is it becomes somewhat pricey real quick if you're trying to do a lot of links and the custom things with them, with integrations, then it becomes very pricey real quick. So if you're a small business owner, this might not be something that you can actually purchase right now. So the other way around is that you build the system for yourself, and this doesn't take that much time, okay? And also the system here is completely integrated into our own ERP, which is built on Smartsuite. So ERP is basically the software that we use for every function in our business. Okay. Whenever someone books a meeting with us, we create a booking and then we associate it with the UTM. So if I show you on N8N right now, if I go here, we have our Calendly workflow. So like I said, prospect clicks on this link, decides to book a meeting, then it goes into N8N and then it fires our whole workflow that, you know, has the UTM integrated inside. So we also get notified in Slack. We look, basically this is just the flow that we have, but the interesting part is here where we have a if else statements where we're looking, okay, does the UTM basically campaign exists? Yes, no. If it doesn't exist, then we go in false, and it's going to create, it's going to create basically, if I go back here, it's going to create the booking regardless. So this is just a table that has every person that ever booked a call with us and their information. And then it's going to create it regardless, but associate no UTM campaign to it because we don't know where that person comes from. If it does find it, then it's just going to associate it. It's going to say, okay, this person comes from video project 004, and then it's going to have a booking here. And for me, it's super easy after to just look at how many people are actually booked calls from this piece of marketing campaign. Okay, so it could be a YouTube video, it could be a LinkedIn, it could be a blog post, newsletter, anything like that. Everything that you want to track, you can track. Okay, you just got to build a system that basically looks like this. Okay, and then we had a third different type of URL here, basically short URL. If you're not familiar with it, it's just a small software that you can go on Google. So if you go on Google here and you type something like a short link or whatever, you have some free online software that allows you to take this URL here. So I'm just gonna take it back. Whoops. Allows you to take this and then turn this into a short URL. Oh, there's a mistake in the because I had it after the interrogation marker space. So we're just going to remove it right here. So this, I can short it and then it gives me this URL. And this here points to the same thing. So if I go in here, boom. This is the reason why you're going to see on articles or YouTube, and sometimes you're going to see links that appear super short like this, but really it's because they're hiding a lot of parameters that are tracking. Okay. One benefit of using something like Calendly here is because Calendly does keep track of, as you see in the URL here, if I just bring it down, Calendly does keep track of all the different parameters here. So it's super useful for you and super easy to integrate across your different workflows. Okay. This would allow you to transform the data in any way you want, and also understand, you know, if something specific worked for your business, then you want to be doing more of that. And if it doesn't work, then you can try other things. Okay. Super important for businesses. And 2025, if you're not tracking your links actively, well, you don't know what works. And if you don't measure it, you can't improve it. When you grow a little bit more for your business or you don't mind spending, it is worth investing into a platform like this one, Bitly. Because this allows you to create more links at a bigger scale and also have more granular data, you know, which page on your website is getting more visits. It's basically just a centralized way for you to get all your UTM links. But in the meantime, if you're just trying to build this for yourself, this is perfectly doable. What we have here when it comes to the content system, just to finish with this, is let's say I have a video. Whenever I create a video, this is going to automatically create the UTM link and then the short URL. Okay, so the UTM link is created. If I go here, it's just a simple formula. Okay, and if I click on this, it takes the basic URL here to book a call with my business partner, and then it has, after the interrogation mark, the different parameters. So this is in my content system, so this is hard-coded YouTube, it's a video, but what's not hard-coded is the UTM campaign. We have the different projects, so projects 004, projects 0983, whatever, and then UTM content, it's always a CTA for the content system that we have, okay? If you want to know more about this content system, again, the link is going to be in the description, and also you're going to be able to see it on the screen. So if you found this video informative, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. I'm always curious to know what you guys think about those workflows and those systems. Also, we have a free school group with over 2.4K members at this point. So if you're interested into learning more about AI, automations, and operations, feel free to join. It's free. Other than that, see you next week.